Send International was started as a Far Eastern Gospel Crusade, FEGC, shortly after World War II by a group of young men and women. As enlisted soldiers and sailors, many of these had been involved in gospel meetings from Australia to Manila to Tokyo. After the war, they returned to Asia, burdened for the spiritual needs of the Filipinos and Japanese. From the very beginning, Send members were international and interdenominational. Coming from many evangelical church backgrounds, they agreed on fundamental doctrines and sought to proclaim the gospel together, discipling new believers and establishing churches that would best meet the needs of each new culture. Today, Send has over 500 missionaries in more than 20 areas of Asia, Europe, Eurasia, and North America. Located in Farmington, Michigan, the United States office mobilizes and equips Americans for cross-cultural ministry. The focus of Send is the unreached, people who don't have access to the gospel or a strong local church. Sometimes this means whole people groups, and sometimes it means unreached pockets of an otherwise reached society. Send emphasizes discipleship, knowing that when we have obedient disciples, we will have churches that influence their communities and beyond. The world of missions has significantly changed since the post-World War II beginnings of Send. The world is more urban today than ever before. The majority world church, i.e. non-Western, is growing rapidly, and its impact on global missions is increasing. The balance in leadership and strategy in missions is gradually shifting away from the West. People are on the move. The United Nations has coined the term Global Diaspora Movement to describe the fact that unprecedented numbers of people are moving from their culture of origin into another cultural context. Rapidly changing and improving technology is impacting how missions is done today, resulting in a highly globalized and interconnected world. The technology-driven flattening of the world is allowing people to communicate freely with virtually anyone in almost any location globally. In the midst of this rapidly changing missions landscape, the U.S. Office of Send International is seeking their next U.S. Director. The U.S. Director is the Chief Executive Officer of the U.S. Sending Area, which currently comprises 68% of the total Send International long-term missionaries and 85% of the total Send income. The U.S. Director is responsible for overseeing the work of the mission as it pertains to sending functions within the U.S., mobilization, marketing, and member care. Send US needs a strategic leader who is able to collaboratively grapple with the rapidly changing missions landscape and will lead in the development and execution of a strategy that will help Send redefine its approach to mobilizing for missions. Send US is pleased to partner with JobfitMatters in the search for their next US Director. We invite you to learn more about Send by visiting their website and reviewing the opportunity profile found on the JobfitMatters website, www.send.org. www.jobfitmatters.com/send. If you would like to explore this opportunity, give Laura Coverstone or Tommy Thomas a call, 615-261-4623. Over 40% of the world's population lives outside the reach of the local church. Billions haven't heard the gospel. Could God be calling you to be the next U.S. Director for Send International?